money on my mind. Gotta hustle and grind. Financial literacy always on my mind. I'm stacking knowledge, no time to waste. Gotta invest smart, gotta keep up the pace. I'm reading books, learning all the tricks, studying the market, making calculated picks.
What's good? It's your boy Reckless Raidinaire, and we are back at it again for another chapter of Operation Debt Crusher. What are we doing? Have you hit the like button? Let's do some reminders. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell, and turn all notifications on, because at the beginning of the month, we are coming at it every single day. This is a bag fortification Friday. This will probably be the last Friday that you guys see me twice on Friday. I'm going to move probably this to Saturday, so that way you can see me 6 days the first of the month, because we have Robinhood that we've slotted in to Friday, and I like that Robinhood update on Bag Fortification Friday to give you guys the boost that you need to make sure you're doing the right thing to fortify that bag as that income comes in on Friday, for those of you who get paid like myself on Friday. But with this one, we're doing some good stuff. So let's go ahead and jump into it and talk about it. So where are we sitting at? For those of you who are not physically watching, I've got my debt tracker spreadsheet up here. It's got a couple of things on here where we are just looking and seeing what we have that's accruing actual interest versus what's not, versus everything. Like it gives us a little bit of everything. It's an overview of raised debt, basically. And collectively, in total, we are down to $28,572.04, which coincidentally is below my income portfolio, which we pulled out debt to build that portfolio. So when I tell people my debt's not like your debt, my debt is asset backed, which means that if I needed to liquidate everything and let the dust settle, my credit card debt would be taken care of in its entirety, and I would have money left over, because I didn't use the debt to buy things to impress people that don't care or matter. I used it to buy assets that produce income. And then the goal is we pay those assets down. We use that income to pay the debt down, and then you get to keep the asset producing thing that you bought with the debt. That's the plan. That's what we're doing. This is where we are. So that's pretty awesome. Other moves that we've made. So on our medical debt, which is highlighted here at the top, we got $1,117.70. We got a payment plan set up on that, and it was coming out of my Chase credit card, which was dinging me for almost an extra $300 a month, which, while manageable, still sucked. What did we do? We switched that over to our HSA debit card, because that is an HSA qualified expense. It's a medical expense. So, why would we not have it come out of that pool of money? So now the money that I'm putting over there handles that. I have the money for it over there. I could have paid the whole thing off, but I want to be able to get some money into the market on my HSA account. And we went ahead and shifted that payment over to that for those last few payments. So that way it's actually out of the way. It's not actually hitting anything that's going to be accruing interest. It is at 0% interest. They just want their money. Fair enough. Fair enough. Non-priority, and now basically more or less it's non-existent, because it's coming out of money that I don't see anyway, that's sitting in an account that I don't ever use. So that now has money in it, because we're trying not to have a major surgery every year. So that's sitting over there doing what it needs to do, and I am thankful for it. We're going to get that out of the way and keep things moving forward as needed. Number two thing that we did, we went ahead and pulled out some money. We cashed out some crypto. We cashed out some, We cashed out crypto. We cashed out a little bit of our stock portfolio. Some of the small positions, we trimmed them, and went ahead and paid off the Chase slate. So that is now out of the way. The next one that is a priority is going to be our Citibank card, because that card is getting ready to come back up on owing some interest, and I don't want to have to pay them money. Worst case scenario is, depending on where we're at with this, we still have a little bit of time left. We have till December on our Chase Slate for balance transfers, which is a great balance transfer card. We might have to roll this one more time into the Chase Slate and put the Chase Slate back on the primary payoff to just get it done. Outside of that, we are in maintenance mode. So we have maintenance on all of these, which is basically a minimum balance. And then as we pay off one of the cards, so this Chase Slate, we roll that minimum payment onto the Citibank. Well, actually, we rolled it onto the Discover, because that I also need to get down sooner rather than later. But these two cards are priority cards right now. We're going to pay the Citibank off first. Then we're going to come and attack this card. Then we're going to come and attack this Bank of America. Bank of America is a little less of a priority because we have until July 2026 before it starts pulling interest again. But they're high balances, so I don't want to have to deal with a bunch of high balances. We're trying to get through that phase so that way we can start redeploying to get more income generated via our accounts. That's kind of what we're looking at doing. So that's the play. These episodes are pretty simple because it's straightforward. Like, the numbers don't lie. It's just what it is. Obviously we still have, what is it? $16,742.88 of priority debt. Like, obviously we're using our Chase Slate. Let's see here. Our Chase Slate is our primary. So this number spikes and then goes way down, then spikes and then goes way down. But as it sits right now, we are looking specifically and squarely at knocking down this Citibank card. That's the next card on the list. So we'll see what that looks like at the end of the month. There should be a healthy chunk taken out of it once we start getting these dividends rolling in. Maybe not this month, because we did deploy some margin to go ahead and beef up that income and get some of these dip buys in. But next month we should be in a state to where I'm going to probably let stuff ride through next month. I'm not going to deploy as much margin this month. And then I'm actually looking to see if we clear our margin out going into next month to see where we're sitting, because obviously if you're sitting on margin, that dividend gets eaten up by your margin, what you're owed, what you owe on your margin. And then we'll see what's left over, and if we have enough to get some chunkage on the Citibank card, because that's the card we're looking at. Square ISRons on it. That's what we're looking at from the debt perspective. These aren't going to be long episodes. They're just kind of what they are. I just feel like people should know that, you know, while you shouldn't have high debt balances, hopefully if you do, they're asset-backed high debt balances, and you can show how, and they can be paid off. If they're not, this is showing that you can have a high debt balance and figure out a way to pay it off. I'm giving one strategy. It's what I'm using, and so far it's been effective. We'll see how many episodes of Debt Crusher we have, because as soon as I no longer have a high balance, we will not be really talking about this that much until we redeploy to get capital infused into my portfolio to then start this treadmill over again. But till next month, people, this has been Debt Crusher for April of 2025. This is your boy Reckless Ray Dinero. Don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe, and share the video. Till next month, people, I am out.
Money on my mind, yeah. Focus, got no time for games, nah. I don't play, man, I'm all about that financial literacy. Investing in my future, building generational wealth. Dollar bills, they be calling my name, but I ain't chasing fame, I'm chasing change. Learn the game, now I'm playing it smart. putting my money to work, it's an art. I'm stacking paper, building my own empire. No more living check to check, I'm getting higher. Investing in stocks, real estate, and more. Gotta secure the bag, that's what I came for.